Yes, sir. It's your guy, DJ Heartbreaker, HB Radio, HBRadioLV.com. Already know the vibes. DJ Prenup live on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
Explicit Complex in the building.
What's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the building.
Oh, word?
Very special guest.
Oh, word?
Yeah. A new friend of mine.
Okay.
Goes by Mann, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. Yeah.
What's cracking? What's good, y'all? What's cracking? Good, man.
West LA in the building.
West
LA,
LA,
in the
baby.
building.
You already know. Yeah.
All right, so we appreciate you coming out.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, man, you're a legend.
Oh, what? Appreciate that, man.
You're a young legend.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Big facts.
I 1,000% agree with that.
Listen,
yeah, I'm not kissing ass. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that.
I'm not kissing ass. I'm just saying.
I'm being super genuine when I say this, and a lot of people don't get their roses
because we
while
talk
they
shit.
Still here, okay?
We talk shit.
I'm giving you my roses.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
man.
that.
You're a legend, bro.
Thank you.
That's just what it is. I'm gonna start this off real quick. As far as the music, I know since since Buzzins.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's okay.
The game has changed. The sound has changed,
for
right?
sure. Yeah, definitely. 100%.
What would be your inspiration for today's music?
Honestly, man, it's just vibes. Like when I made Buzzin', I was signed to a major label, and we were like chasing hits. We were chasing number ones. We was chasing ringtones back then. We were chasing a whole bunch of things that ain't even.
We said ringtones.
Yeah, it was like, you know what I'm saying? We were chasing that.
Hey,
You feel me? And now
it's
a whole different world. It's streaming now, and it's like it's not about going number one. It's about having a song people gonna play over and over and over again in their car and when they doing their thing. So that's kind of like it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I make music from a different place now. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild. What year did Buzzin' come out?
2010, 2011.
2010.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was right. We went to college.
That was college.
Yeah,
Do we
that's
consider
real college?
Do
Yeah,
we consider that to be still jerk era?
No. It wasn't. It was like post
Yeah.
Jerk era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because when I got signed was Jerk era. I was 16. So yeah, that was like maybe 2 years after that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
Yeah,
I want to say
18,
like 08, 09, New Boys was a thing.
Yep.
That shit was it.
That's
yeah.
when I got signed. So I got signed off the first Jerkin song.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a song called Jerkin. I got a record deal off that, and from then, like after we wanted to put it out, they were like, it sounds a little too regional, because this is the labels back in then. They was like, this is too regional. We don't know if the world will get it, so we kept it. And then New Boys came through, and it was just like,
okay,
I told you, like, you feel me? I told you this was about to crack.
Now I do have a question because this song pop.
Buzzin'
Pop.
Yeah,
and
sure.
but shortly after 50 jumped on it. How'd that even go about?
So when I made Buzzin', it was like the label didn't even really support it during the time. They still didn't want me to go. This was like West Coast to them.
Okay,
and this is kind of that's what it is. But they didn't want me to be a West Coast artist because of what comes with being a West Coast artist.
Right.
Understood.
So when the song came out, me, Steve Lobel, and my team, we leaked it to DJ E-Man at Power 106.
Okay.
Shout out to E-Man.
Shout out to E-Man
Shout out
and
to
Big
Just
Boy.
Incredible.
Didn't
and,
you mention
Charlotte.
Steve in the track?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was all part of my plan. So look,
Okay.
man, because I knew if I put his name in it, he gonna go hard for it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
bam. So then we leaked it to
Strategy.
DJ E-Man, and they were playing it at Big Boy in the morning, and that would be the only time they played it. And 50 was in LA doing some movie or something like that, and he hopped on like 3 West Coast tracks. It was my song, Tooted and Booted, and I think Too Shorts.
Fuck, he did do it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like 3 songs.
I forgot about that.
During that time, and my song was one of the songs. So that song got the label to support it and kind of just cracked it off for me. Yeah.
Honestly, I forgot. So the odds of you playing Tooted and Booted was like very nil. I didn't even
This is
realize
all
that shit.
This is literally
I
all
didn't
the
realize that
same
shit.
period.
Oh,
you
wow.
feel me? And then because the thing is, if you're a West Coast artist, once you get accepted by the East Coast, then you're good everywhere.
For sure.
So 50 doing that for us, he knew that would get these songs played everywhere else.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Shout out to 50 Cent.
So besides DJ Marks, One, tell me how that relationship came about, and
DJ
two,
Marks?
Yeah.
Shout out my boy DJ Marks.
He's in the building. He's in the building now. Yo, hold on. My man's in the building.
Mark's in the
building. So besides him, one, tell me how that relationship came about, and two, tell me, are there any other producers that you'd want to work with, like going forward in the future, and like that sound that you would like to create with them going forward?
For sure. Well, I met Marks when I started fucking with Vegas.
Okay.
So I was coming out here in Vegas, and then I knew this cat named Bonkers from LA. He had a release party out here, and he was telling me
name familiar. Sorry,
Bonkers. He
Yeah,
makes
that
music.
sounds real
He's popular
familiar.
doing his
Yeah,
thing.
that
From
name
Compton,
is mad
Bonkers.
familiar to me.
Yeah, so and he be out here. He be functioning in Vegas too. So you may have seen him. But anyways, he knew Marks. He knew Marks. Did some music with Marks. And I'm trying to find cats out here. You know, artists and producers. I like to work with new cats all the time. So he introduced me to Marks, and we started going in the studio, and we just kept banging them out. So, we got the record that we just dropped, Spin Big, and we got a grip of other records too. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, that record
Shout out
is,
Marks.
Some in the vault. All right.
Yeah.
That shit is big, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank
Shout
you,
out
bro.
Marks though. One time, man.
Yeah.
In the building with us, chilling, man.
Yeah.
he's a talented individual, that guy back there.
Yeah, very humble.
out.
You see him?
Yeah.
He act like we not even saying his name.
So the reason why I asked because while he asked, I feel like it's because Spin Big is, to me at least, it felt so different from your previous records. Is that because of the time change, or are you kind of doing what you wanted to be doing?
Well,
when it came to the game now.
Well, right now, for the last 5 to 6 years, I've been independent, and I mainly just tour. That's kind of been my thing.
Okay.
And I have music, and I sit on a lot of music because that was like some advice someone gave me like 10 years ago that I recently realized was not good advice. You feel me? Because the game changed. But maybe back then it could have been.
For sure.
But now I don't think it is. But basically saying all that to say, I've been working with Marks, and we've been making songs based off like just, feel good vibes in the moment instead of working towards an album, which is what I've always done.
Okay.
So this was more like a one-off song with no nothing before it and nothing after it. You feel me?
Yeah.
We like, man, let's just do something for right now that'll just stand on its own.
So I have a follow-up question towards that.
Yeah.
So now, is your motive going forward? Is that just putting out just hit singles?
Oh yeah, I'm putting out just song after song. Like my old idea of just putting a project together, I feel like it's outdated, especially with the Corona stuff. You
Yeah,
feel me?
right.
Because
Yeah.
I was putting out projects like maybe one project a year. I'd work all year on it and just finally put it out, and I would go and tour and perform those songs overseas. But now, since I'm not touring because of everything, I've been, realized like how else can I, make the best of the times.
For sure.
And dropping a song every week is what our plan is. We already set it out, but dropping a song every week, that's basically like building it up, building.
Right.
You feel me? And I got
that's
so much music I'm just sitting on. Like we made Spin Big a while ago.
Okay.
And we just been kind of like,
Just chilling.
yeah.
on
So and then
Just plan it out, let that shit roll.
yeah, like we just about to just start dropping songs. I feel like that's where it is now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Listen, Mann is in the building. We're going to come right back with
Yeah.
him. He's not going nowhere. We're going to have a little party, man. You know what it is, HB
Turn
Radio.
up.
Yes, sir. It's your guy, DJ Heartbreaker, HB Radio, HBRadioLV.com. The Function Mix, DJ Prenup live on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exquisite Complex in the building. The Cozy Boys, as always, man.
Cozy Boys.
We still got our good friend Mann is in the building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, West Side.
Had to throw some one time.
West Side, yeah.
Had to throw some
Drop
one
the
time.
bombs, drop the motherfucking bombs, man. Sirens, all that.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Pookie motherfucking Rude is in the building. Can we get a motherfucking... Oh.
Get your Pookie place, man.
Hey, listen, man. I know y'all listening to me in Vegas right now and like, who the fuck is... Come on, man. Pookie effing Rude. Fucking
Legendary.
LA legend, bro.
Legendary.
That's what it is. So, man, talk to us. How did this Steve Lobel connection happen?
Shit, man. I was like performing. Actually, I met him through my manager, Jamie Adler. He's a booking agent out in LA. He brought me to Steve after he saw me perform, like when I was in high school.
Okay.
And he kind of just basically was like, yo, this kid got a lot of talent. Steve met me, liked, what I was doing, like that I was doing the whole jerking shit, wasn't gangbanging or nothing like that. And he was like, yo, we could do something. So he took me to JR, and we went to labels and got me a deal in like 2 weeks.
So Buzzin' was already...
No.
No.
Heck no. Nah, Buzzin' was made like 2 years after my deal. Jerkin was the first song I ever made.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the song that got you signed.
Yeah. Straight up.
Are you still good with Steve?
Yeah, that's my dog. Like
Okay.
now we, you know what I'm saying? He's not my manager anymore, but we more so he's like a mentor. And he, you know, he's like somebody that can always call when any business or any ideas I have, he's down to like help me with it. And you know, he's like a big brother.
Okay.
Big shout out to Steve LaBelle. We had Steve LaBelle actually for an interview at HB Radio. I want to say almost 5 years ago.
Damn, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve LaBelle.
He's an intense guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. He's super
The
intense.
stories are crazy.
Yo, I got crazy stories of Steve. You know, when Steve signed me, that was around the same time he signed Nipsey.
Really?
So it was like, so like the whole time I was coming up, he would like leverage us off of each other. Like
Wow.
when my song was popping and Nipsey was in the streets, he'd have Nipsey at all the popping places, and he'd have me on the road with Nipsey, like with all the gangsters and everything.
That's
yeah,
dope.
it was crazy.
Cool.
He said with all the gangsters
No,
and
for real,
everything.
yeah. Real
Rest in
shit.
peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Yes,
Rest in
yes.
peace to Nip.
So we know that two of your two biggest influences are Andre 3K and Wayne.
Yeah, how
So-
you know that?
We did research, bro.
That's
Look, we not
interesting.
going.
That's interesting because that's like I know that's like
We're not going to disclose how
Yeah,
we
that's
do our
crazy.
we do our research in here.
Nardwuar
Yeah,
over here.
We're
Yeah.
better than Nardwuar.
we researching here, bro. Like,
Okay, yeah.
so besides those two people, give me three of your biggest influences.
Biggest
besides
influence?
those. Yeah.
All right.
Besides those three.
Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it all the way West Coast. I'm gonna say Snoop. I'm gonna say Eazy-E, and I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
Okay.
And I like all three of them. All three of them kind of like I pull from them.
You
a
said
lot.
Snoop. That's literally
Snoop.
NWA.
Snoop. Okay, because
Well,
this is the thing.
no, my bad. Snoop was part of Death Row. He was in NWA.
For sure. The thing is, like, look, Lil Wayne and Andre 3000, that was like coming up before I really did homework on like, you know, and not to discredit that, but they were like my kid when I was younger. My favorite rapper of all time as a grown man is Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real cool to me because I'm a New Orleans person
No,
myself.
Lil Wayne was the first project I've ever bought.
Which
Okay,
one was it?
okay.
The Block is Hot.
Okay.
My mom let me get a cassette tape because he wasn't able to cuss back then, so she let me get that.
Young Cash Money.
Yeah. So The Block is Hot is my
Cash Money.
the first rap album I ever had.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Wild.
Yeah, real
Wild.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
I've been a
son.
Lil Wayne fan since the beginning.
That's real.
You feel
That's
me?
real. He said the
Yeah.
block is hard.
I'm talking about the braids, all that
real
like,
shit.
Yeah, old Cash Money.
That's real.
So you have your own record label now, For Life Records.
Full Life Records, yeah.
So you're fully independent at this point.
Fully 100%, 110% independent.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
Who are you?
It don't really make sense to me unless you like already cracking independent to sign up to a label. You feel me?
Right.
Like if you're not that, you ain't gonna have the right leverage. You ain't gonna have the right dynamic at the label because you need them to be your partner,
Yeah.
not them running anything. And that's what I learned. That's like the biggest key I got from being signed. Like I can't do this again unless I'm at the point where we having conversations as partners, not as y'all like
Trying
trying
to
to dictate
take
anything.
what going-
Y'all can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
When I get
So-
to that point, yeah.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
As far as artists, who do you have under your label that we can expect to hear real soon?
I mean, well, Yellow Hill is one of the main people that I started with under Faux Life. And he's basically like just a cat from my city. I've been working really mainly with cats from West LA.
Okay.
Because that's really my mission, first and foremost, is to kind of solidify that as a real city in LA and as a real place with talent and something like its own hub.
Yeah.
Because people don't really know about West LA like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, right now, it's not even really about signing artists. It's more about just helping getting the city in position.
Okay.
So, Yellow was the first artist I worked with and got him in the studio, got him with producers and everything. And now he's blowing up. And another artist I work with is Big Sad. And he got his own label and own thing. But I'm somebody who helped him get started because he was
Okay.
in the streets before. And I was like, nah, bro. Like, get in the
not the
studio,
right
tell the story. You know what I'm saying? And now he's blowing up.
That's
Good
a,
shit,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a tricky part of the industry too. You know, we were talking about King Von earlier. You know,
Yeah.
people that can't. You know, it goes back to like how Biggie and Diddy were sat down. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean, it was like, yo, pick the studio or pick the streets.
Yeah, real shit.
So-
That's one of the things I really want to do because in my city I was the only one who ever really made it rapping and talking about West LA.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing that since 16. So as far as like me talking about all the other stuff, that wasn't on my agenda. You feel me? But I do know that there's a story from my city, and I know that there's cats out there that can get the story across. to where the world will finally understand. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the big thing with LA rappers that I find in general is that there's always a story that y'all tell.
Yeah.
And it's always in y'all own narrative.
Always.
Dom Kennedy, Snoop, The Game,
And
all the upcoming Compton, West Coast, just the LA rappers in general. And I respect that about y'all a lot.
And the thing is, it's also about what part of LA you from too. That's a really important part. And I feel like, at least for me, it was really hard to understand me because nobody knew about West LA.
No.
So people were like, yeah, he from West LA, but like, what's that, Santa Monica? No, I'm talking about Pico. I'm talking about La Brea, the jungles, all that over there. That's really that's a real area that needs to be spoken about because there's a lot of talent and there's a lot of stories over there too.
I have a quick question because so my pops is from LA, but he was born in Carson.
Yeah,
I don't really know exactly what part, like what side of LA is that east side, west side, or what? Because he's like Carson, borderline Compton, like literally,
and that's like
Compton.
To me, like what would you say? That's like
Carson
more.
Is Carson. That's like Wilmington, Torrance. And
Yeah, and that's like a little further east and south, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, like, and you could be from like Carson and West LA and certain like that, and you really don't even function over there like that. Like growing up, I really didn't go to Compton like that. You feel me? Like I was on the west side more than anything. You feel me?
I stayed in Carson. I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying where you from really plays a factor in your music and your slang, all that.
So my last question is as far as like the LA unity and working with other artists. Like, what are some other LA like artists that you like really, besides like the people that you just said, like that you wanna?
I'm somebody that's like in a blessed position because I've been making music since I was so young that everybody knows me and knows that it is music with me.
Right.
So I work with anybody. That's cool. It ain't no politics really behind me. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really want to be thirsty. But at the end of the day, I'm somebody that show love to everybody and want to work with everybody, and I support everything coming out of LA. Everything.
I respect that.
We're gonna end off like this. Buzzin' is a timeless record.
Yeah.
How does it feel to like videos? I'm sure all day, weddings and quinceañeras. Come on, man.
Yeah, not the quinceañeras.
Hey, I did play that at
you did.
Bar mitzvahs.
He really
all that.
Yeah. How's it feel?
It feels amazing, man. I feel like I can say like I'm a part of history.